Good evening. How are we all? Sorry, I had to mute YouTube then. Hope we're doing okay. Hope this week's gone well for you all. What are we doing this evening? You may remember last week I couldn't find the Lazy Susan. It was in front of me. So we're going to be making a project with a Lazy Susan. But before we go into what we're doing, let's bring in the guys that are going to be looking after you. So we have.
Oh, it didn't work.
Fail. Yeah, Andrew. Is that number one hollower tube? So we have the Wood Jedi himself, Mr. Wayne the Woodturner.
That one did.
JP from JP
Good evening.
Woodworks, and Andrew from AGK. They're
Hello.
going to be looking after you. If you haven't checked out Andrew's first video, that come out yesterday. Head over to his channel and give it a look, and don't forget to leave a comment and hit that thumbs up button. So let's put
That's
these
why
guys.
Andrew's only got his name down as A.
Yeah.
Because he needs to do some editing.
So we're going to use the Lazy Susan, and we're going to make a wool dispenser. Now, a lot of people, when they think of wool, think of yarn bowls. This is a project I saw someone do a couple of years back. But the ball of wool sits on the spindle, and as you're knitting, it just goes round. You can also use them for like cake decorations, or if you want to make a table that spins, if you're doing arts and crafts, bits like that. But we're going to do a wool dispenser. So let's go over to the lathe, and the guys can let you know who's in. So on the lathe, I've got a piece of ash. It was 6x3. I've cut it in half, and we're going to use this to make the bottom. And then I've got some oak that we'll make the spindle out of.
Go on, Andrew. Excuse me.
I thought that'd be coming my way.
That's coming your way, Andrew.
So, first in is JP with first. Then we've got Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. Mark L.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
We've got Weaval. We've got Wedge Woodworks. And we've got Gav. Who else we got? We got Copper Owl Woodturning.
Hey, Rob.
How you doing?
Hiya, Rob.
Wivey Woodshed. Further down. Anita Ball.
I need a colour.
We got Jennifer's Craft and Creations.
Evening, Jennifer.
How you doing?
Tony Smith.
How
Hey,
you
yeah.
doing?
James Crawford.
Evening,
How you
James.
doing?
Hi, James.
Michael Douglas. Sorry, Malcolm
Malcolm.
Douglas. Sorry, my mistake. And that's it. That's who we have in. Oh, we've got Wayne the Woodturner, obviously, and me.
Mint.
Mint.
And Kevin 9K Creations has just come in, and Old Man River Turner as well.
Okay.
And Wendy
Come on,
over at
Wendy's in.
Todays Woodturning.
Wendy.
And
Evening,
Old Man
Wendy.
River Woodturning.
So, what I did before we started, I marked out the recess. Now, with these recesses, you don't want to go overly deep. As you can see on there, you can just see between the two plates, you've got a little raised bit where the bearings sit in, and I just recess that so it's about the same height as the top of that recess. So that needs
Can
to
you
go
pull your
just
mic down a bit, Scott?
It is down. How's that, mate?
That's better.
So that just
Okay.
needs to be a little bit deeper. So I'm just using a flat carbide to do that.
So big congratulations to Wendy over at Toonfish Crafts for hitting 7,000 subscribers.
Nice one, Wendy.
Well done, Wendy.
Well done, Wendy. Okay. Let's check that for fit now. And as you
So
can
I think
see,
you're going to go with that one, Scott?
so this is about 5 mil, maybe a little
Wrong
bit
answer.
less.
Wrong answer.
Real deep.
Real deep.
So I've
Donna's
made.
just come in.
Hi, Donna. I've made this recess nice and tight, so the lazy Susan doesn't rock around. So when we
How
put the
tight?
two pieces, real tight. So when we come to put the bits together, it will square up nicely. I'm just going to face this bit off. Now, shape on this is entirely up to you. The one I did earlier on was quite simple. So the one we're going to do today, I think we're going to try something a little bit different. And we might even colour this ash or do something with this ash. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what people think. That's all rests a bit high.
We could take a poll if you like and see what they think.
Go on then. Shall we colour it or shan't we colour it?
Colour it.
What do you reckon, people out in the chat? Should we colour it or not colour it?
Right, Gav's got colour.
Donna
Wendy's
says
got
colour.
colour.
Colour,
Donna's
colour.
got colour. Wivy's got colour. Looks like we're going for colour.
Okay then.
We don't need to ask
Mark,
what
the
Anita
wood.
wants.
The wood is ash. I need a
Anita says,
colour.
I need a
Says, I
colour.
need a colour.
Now this blank was probably a bit too big for what I needed, but hey ho. Just extra shavings to pick up later.
No, it's not Di, it's Andrew. Wendy.
Just take this corner off. Actual fact, no, we're going to do it that other way. I know what we're going to do.
Just a reminder for everybody while Scott's doing this. It's the first anniversary of Saturday Morning Cartoons on Saturday. 4 p.m. UK time. 10 a.m. Central. 11 a.m. Eastern Seaboard. Oh, I can't remember what it is, Mountain or Pacific.
10. Oh, no, tell lie. It'll be 8.
Yeah, 8, yeah. First anniversary, Saturday Morning Cartoons, loads of giveaways going on. Make sure you tune in.
I wish somebody would have told me.
Well,
I
nobody
told
tell
you.
you, Jamie.
Don't you be late.
Has Jamie
I,
not
I,
let you
I,
know?
I always get told last.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got some nice prizes.
I'm working some dodgy music event, but I'm going to find somewhere to hide so I can watch.
Wayne's not hosting it, is he?
No, it's the people of
I nearly swore there.
the people of Tunbridge Wells, local, live and local, or something.
Mind you, saying that, you can tell that Jamie edited Andrew's video.
Why?
I know,
That's
it's
good
great,
music.
wasn't it?
John
What was
N's
that?
just come in.
Was that the music?
Yeah. Jamie has certainly got taste in music. Bad.
Not bad.
actually thought it was pretty cool.
There we go. I put a little dish in the corner there, and I've just put a bead in with the Ashley Isles parting tool.
Oh, sorry, Scott.
Anita, I see
Anita's
it.
just put in. I need to hear plugs.
Ward Wilson's just joined.
Whole other country.
Right. So we'll give this a quick sand. Actually, I'm just going to knock that corner off. Then we'll give it a sand, and then
John
we'll
Len's
put
just come in as well.
some colour on.
Anita said she couldn't resist.
I need to remove Anita's name from the pickle wheel.
Okay. So let's give this a quick sand up. Now, do we want to colour the whole thing? Or do we want the colour as it's ash? Or are we going to brush the soft grain out, put some colour in the grain?
I think you should do some Bernie and do it as a Shoshugi band.
No, I've done quite a bit of that lately. Did that last week as well.
Right, what was the options again? We'll ask the chat.
So we can either brush the grain out and put it in the soft grain,
Okay.
or we can colour the whole piece with like spirit stains or something.
There we go. There's your options, chat. What would you want? Brush it out or colour the whole piece?
I don't necessarily have to use spirit stains. I have got the intrinsics as well.
Right, we're getting a few options in here. Mark Ellis said colour the whole thing. Val has said just the grain. Wendy has said spirit stains. Wivy, how unusual for Wivy, has said black and yellow.
That's Mark's colours.
Yeah, I know. Jennifer has said just the grain. Chase has said burn it, then colour the soft grain. Anita said colour the whole thing. Gav has said just the grain. Oh, God, the choice is yours, Scott. We've got nothing coming out on top here.
Oh, kind of.
Just go and colour it with your big, strong hands.
Donna did say, though, there's only 12 thumbs up and 30 watching, so I think that's an opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. There's 18 people have that opportunity to get that thumbs up. I mean, Scott smile. Anita says I need to colour the whole thing.
Need to colour the whole thing.
Bearing in mind, Anita never gets what she wants.
Come off, you son of a...
Well, I don't know. Anita asked me to do some texture and stuff, so I did that, and she didn't come in until it was finished last night.
Yeah.
I missed it last night, Wayne. I was in the doghouse. I got it from Wendy's and sat on the sofa, and that was it till 9:30. Don't know what happened.
Fell asleep, did you?
No, I was reading the inside of my eyelids, mate. All right, let's put some Bernie
It's probably
lines.
more interesting than my life.
Just to highlight that bead. Right. I think. Let's do the brain.
That's okay, Anita. I was just extracting the urine there.
I don't know how to take that, Wendy. Wendy says you got a bit hot in my garage.
Ooh.
It was well out in your garage.
That's nothing unusual for Scott.
I wasn't the only one that was hot and sweaty.
There we go.
So this is just a soft, I think this bronze brush.
No, it's brass.
Is it brass? It's a liming brush.
It's brass, yeah.
I'm getting from
That's what it
Chestnut.
is. John Ennis said, "Is Bernie related to Drilly?" I believe that's what Wayne calls his drill. Asking for no, Bernie's got nothing to do with Drilly.
A bit of sand and sealer. And then I think we'll
Conversation piece.
go for rainbow waxes because they're here. And as Wendy's in the chat, we'll go for purple. Because it's never been used. So I am just going to find some gloves. And then we'll rub some of this into the grain.
Mark's just
Oh,
joined.
Mark's just come in. Evening, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, mate.
Oh,
Hope you well. So I'm just
and
working.
so's Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. I'm
How
just
you
working
doing?
it
Oh,
in
Jacob, I missed that.
with a bit of the chestnut safety cloth.
Ooh. And Jacob is asking how everyone is. I'm well, Jacob.
Oh,
Thank you.
Well,
we're all decked up with Mountain Dew.
Well, I can't complain, Jacob. Thank you.
Pointless complaining. Nobody takes any notice.
Uh,
Steve
yeah.
Fleming's just come in.
Hi,
Hey,
Steve.
I can't complain. I've got a #1 follower.
Oh.
Me too.
Shug ain't even in, and we're going on that one.
I know, but he might rewatch it, and if he doesn't, I'll send him a link.
Right.
I've got a #1 hollow as well. It's borrowed. It's nearly wore out now, but I've got one.
Right. Now, before I fill that with dust, let's put the lid back on. I'm
And
not
Mark's
overly.
been rolling around
Anita
on the
has
floor.
said Jamie is still so humble.
I'm not overly bothered about this bit here because this won't be visible.
I need to be humble.
John McDonald's joined.
How you doing?
Evening, John.
Right.
I'm actually thinking about getting a pro hollower when I'm down at Yandles in a couple of weeks.
Mm.
Right. So as you can see, that's coloured most of it. And we just want it in a grain. So what you can do is you can either use water or you can use the Chestnut's reducer.
Any idea what that's made up of?
I ain't got a clue, mate.
I noticed that Poundland
Smell.
was selling some sort of reducer the other day.
Yeah. It smells like windling. That's what it reminds me of.
All right. I know when David Lowe used to use this product. When he used it, it was called Buffett, and then obviously Chestnut started selling it as rainbow waxes. And he had an instruction leaflet when he was selling it to say that you could actually water it, could thin it down with water, which I thought was very strange since I was a wax, but it seems you can.
Huh. I should have picked up that stuff from Poundland.
Chase
I mean, it
has
was in
said,
the
you're going to
paint
send
bench.
sugar care package packed in the tube. I'm actually going to see Shug that same weekend because I've got a bowl to drop off to him. So I might
Yeah,
find some wood
only a
shavings to
bowl.
put into a tube to take to him, yeah.
I've got plenty of tubes he can have. I've got a number one hollow tube he can have.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
He can have mine as well if he wants. Hey, Roy.
Hi, Roy.
Right, John N is asking, so is the Pro number one hollower better than the number one hollower? Asking for someone in the chat. It's bigger.
It's
That's
a lot
basically
bigger.
it. It's bigger. So rather than going real deep, you can go real deep.
Yeah.
There you go. Is that showing out on there?
It is, yes.
Cool. Right. Because I've used the reducer, I'm just going to wipe it off with a bit of towel. Then we'll put some more.
Right, Mark said if he's at Yandles that weekend on his own, he might buy a number one hollower, but if Kim's with him, he might chicken out.
Tell her it's for Shug. Tell her it's a present.
Mark, give me a nod, and I'll take Kim for a walk and look at stuff while you're in the shop.
Right.
Oh,
God.
dear.
Shug's
Gonna
telling me
put
I'm
s-
going to get a tube. I've got loads of tubes. Pick one, mate.
Bit more sand and sealer over that just to lock that wax into the grain. And then we'll put some microcrystalline on top of that. Loose end. Now what's going on?
No, the Mark said, I'm not letting you off and you run with Kim. I'm not that daft, you old rogue.
So because I've used the sand sealer, obviously it lifts the grain. I'm not using Yorkshire Grit, so I'm just going to use a Weebrex pad just to knock it back. There we go. And then we can put some wax on. So this is just a Chestnut's microcrystalline wax.
Right, we've got Woodturnings by Barry just come in. Laughing Lions has come in as well.
That's Shug.
Oh, is that Shug?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you not seen the comments? Shut up about the #1 follower.
Oh no, I missed that. Sorry.
I was ignoring him.
As I said, I'm not bothered about this middle bit. You will not see it.
Just gone 25 past, Scott.
Yep. Might go just over the hour tonight, but we'll try. Okie dokies. Right. So this is the base. So what we need to do, I'm going to keep my mouth shut this week about screws.
Mark L has said Connie's not in. So where did the purple come from? The purple is for Wendy from Toonpish. That's where that comes from, Mark. Roy is asking what wood it is. It's ash, Roy.
Piece of ash. This poor old Chuck's had enough this week. So this is just a homemade plate with a bit of anti-slip mat in it. And all we're going to do on this now is just tidy up the base. So I've already left the center in there. And before we put it on,
He says, "Ah, that makes sense."
so if you've got tenons on your bowls or you just want to take it off, get that a little bit closer now.
Wendy's asking, does it matter if it's not centered? It's only just off center, Wendy.
Yeah, it's only just off, Wendy. And because this is the bottom, I'm just going to put a little concave in the base.
One of the best tools for doing that with, and I know you're not supposed to use spindle gouges on when you're doing bowls or faceplate type work, but one of the best tools for taking the this type of work, taking the spindle down, removing tendons and things, is a detail spindle gouge.
See, I always get so far into the middle, and then we just use a spindle gouge just to get that last little
Yeah.
bit. I need to take a little bit more out because I haven't taken enough to lose the screw holes. That's not a major issue.
Chaser said he uses his diamond carbide to take off the tenon.
Yeah, same
That'll
as me.
work as well.
One more, as they say. That's lovely. So we'll give that a quick sand.
See, if you do have difficulty getting rid of the screw holes because they go too deep, you could always go back to the 1970s and put some green baize on there.
Do you know
There you
what,
go.
Wayne? You say that. When I first started turning, that's what I did. And I found a bowl the other day with it on.
Right, Mark has said to me, my understanding is that it is only the spindle roughing gouge you don't want to use on cross grain turners because the tang is weak. Regular spindle gouges are okay. Not necessarily, Mark. The thing with or the difference between spindle gouges and bowl gouges is that it's a heftier piece of metal with a bowl gouge. It's got a deeper fruit. You've got less chance of getting catches. Spindle gouges should only be used for the likes of taking tenons off and things like this, not for shaping, not for hollowing or anything like that.
So a little bit of a conversation starter there.
Right, Chaser's asking, is the Easy Wood Detailer diamond a sharp point or a rounded tip?
Both.
Jamie. Yeah,
They're
but
both.
yeah, certainly. The one I've got is a sharp point, but you can get them with a rounded tip as well.
So you got the CI7, which comes to a really sharp point, or you got the CI4, which is a rounded tip.
Okay. That doormat's going to go flying in a minute. So a little bit of Yorkshire Grit just on the bottom.
Do it for Yorkshire.
And he just put
Okay.
in informational break. Break.
Do you mean to say that I've got 2 of the CI7s as well?
Oh no.
I think Easywood tools are going on my Christmas list. More money for them.
The only reason Jamie's got 2 CI7s is he uses one for doing the dovetail in a mortise, and he's got the other one for doing a dovetail on a tenon.
No, I don't use these for dovetails at all, these ones.
They're still in the packet.
So one of them still in the packet is one I got for. It's got when I've done a demo at Maker Central. It's got the Maker Central logo on it, and it's been signed for everyone. I've made everyone sign it that everyone done a demo there. And the other one's got my name on it as well. Easywood gave it to me with my name on it. So it's a personalised one.
So clean bit of paper.
And it says insert earplugs.
Earplugs.
Clean wax. You know, I had a clean workbench when I started.
You know the good thing about that, you can get to clean it again, and it'll be nice again.
Oh, we're going to need it in a minute. I'll just throw all the stuff on the floor.
I need a clean workbench.
I need a bigger workshop.
Don't get me
Yeah,
started.
do we all?
Right. While we're waiting for that to dry, let's put the faceplate ring on the next bit. Because we've got to do the top. Bit of paper, next bit of wood. So we'll buff that off.
Shugs just said there's a #1 hollow with my name on it. I'll use a pyro to make Jamie's disappear.
Which one though, Shug?
Yeah, which one? The one that's at Andrew's house.
The one that's in my safe. Never get to it.
There we go. Right, let's put that bit on one side.
Chaser said, he's actually
up.
put a couple of things in. He says, I prefer the sharp for sure. My carbides I own now are off-brand because I wasn't, I didn't know if he'd like them. And the diamond came with both. The square I prefer with a slightly radius square.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
them come like that. He's gone on to say, I think about us talking about your #1 with all the names on. Jamie's got LoJack on that.
Yeah.
Wendy's gone on to say radius square sounds like negative rate. No, not necessarily.
No,
Wendy.
it's not, Wendy.
No, it's not. A lot of carbides, the square carbides actually come slightly radiused.
Right. Let's get on to doing the top. Now we've got a lot of meat to lose on the top of this one now. What we also need to do is get its it's well off. Okay.
Yeah, Nita said to Shug that he's never going to get hold of that #1 because Jacob's making Jamie a quiver to put it in, and he'll never take it off. Peter Corcoran's just come in. He's not going to be chatting much because he's on his phone in Worcester on a narrowboat.
Very
There you
nice,
go.
Peter.
Very nice. Caught the end there, Jamie. Did you see that?
I did. That's old. Apparently, that's old news. That is.
Yeah, that's so last year. That is.
Well, I did see Wayne doing it the other day, and I don't think he realised.
Or was that when I had to clear it off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't bring it up.
When Keith taught me to turn it properly. He used to make me do that every time we turned a bowl. Catch the middle. So I'm just going to square this up. Okay. So we're now going to mark for the recess. I'd already set the calipers up.
I don't think it is, Shug. I'm sorry, but no.
No. Mark L's got a question for the
Yep.
chat.
Yes, we can hear you, Mark.
Hello.
How do you all cut pen tubes? I have a couple I'm needing to cut the size from larger stock.
Any woodworking tool can cut through the aluminium copper pen
brass.
tube.
The brass.
Brass,
Well, to
sorry.
tell you the truth, what I'd actually use is the plumber's tool, the cutting tool for cutting copper tube.
One of these, Wayne. I had it yesterday. I know it's in this box.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's the
one of them.
I use.
Yeah, you use one of them for cutting pen tubes. So Roy is asking Huey if the package came. And Gavin said that Scott's jeans have shrunk on his legs. To tell you the truth, I was actually surprised that he bent down there and there was no builder's bum.
Got a belt on, Wayne, mate.
No problem, Mark. So Sugar's replied to Roy that yes, it has. The package has arrived.
Wendy, I've just sent you a picture of the radius cutters next to a square one.
Cool. All right. Where is the lady Susan?
Don't tell me you've lost it again.
No, I hadn't lost it last week, Andrew. It was on the
Right
wall.
in front here.
It was on the wall right in front of me.
Right, when you put the two pieces together, I know you're probably going to show this, but when you put the two pieces together, do you have to drill a hole through the bottom piece
Yes.
so you can actually screw the piece to the top piece?
Yep.
Right,
Yep.
okay.
I'm going to show that, mate.
Just checking.
All right. So
Oh, Anita's got to go.
Hi, Anita.
She's on babysitting duty again.
Anita gotta go.
See you later, Anita. Cheers for coming in. Right, we'll take it down to about there.
I'll be back in a second.
All right.
Okay.
Let's find a sharper bowl gouge, shall we?
That's nice, Donna. Well done. She should get her first set of stickers on the 31st.
Cool. Okie dokies. Bring that in a little bit closer now. Then we're just going to take off the edge.
I think this piece here should be stained blue for Wendy's
Um,
other hair colour.
I'm thinking of leaving this bit natural, mate.
All right. I'll just
Sneeze!
shut up and go over here.
Well, I'm just thinking a bit of contrast.
Right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Blue and purple will look like a giant bruise.
Look like my mum's knees after her knee surgery. Clive, how are ya?
The flex arms in the chat.
Hey,
Sneaks.
Clive.
Hey up, mate!
I know. Wendy said pink.
Yeah,
Pink.
pink.
What, like her new sofa?
Pink.
She's got a pink sofa.
Oh, give over.
Really?
Who do you
Oh,
think she is?
no,
Barbie?
really?
Right. Oh, knock out Bart.
Wendy's a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world.
Yeah.
Hey-o, hey-o.
Nope, not camera there. So this is just a 26mm force and a bit.
You might want to lift up your camera a bit, mate.
Oh, you haven't got lemon oil on the go, have you?
I know.
Yeah, Vicky's just said she'd love a pink sofa.
You can keep loving
Oh,
a pink
dear.
sofa as well. You're not going to get one.
Save up, Vicky. Save up.
Wendy says, shut up, Scott.
It's nice, isn't it?
Donna has a red sofa.
Now this bit is going to be for the spindle. How are we doing on time? I need to get a wiggle on.
You got about 12 minutes to go.
Oh, you're
Well,
fine. You're fine.
Yeah, what?
You're fine if you go over.
Yeah.
Clive's coming to a live tonight because he's not out partying with Mama. Sneaks.
It's not Mama Sneaks, it's his sister. How many times do I have to tell you?
Last time he came into a live chat, we couldn't see him, couldn't understand what he was saying or anything because of
Oh, he was partying,
all the
wasn't he?
music in the background. Because he was out partying with the Mama Sneaks.
Mama Sneaks is awesome.
Oh, she is.
Right. Lose that. Oh. This camera idea and the towel stock don't bloody work.
Well, it's working so far.
Yeah, I keep knocking it every time I use the move towel stock though. Right. Bit of sand in. I said we're going to keep this bit natural so we have a bit of contrast. Bit of fake drilling.
For those of you who were at Maker Central, I don't know if you did the same as me when Clive turned up with Mama Sneaks, I totally ignored Clive and went straight to Mama Sneaks to say hello.
Poor Clive.
Poor Chloe, he's probably used to it now.
We have got to give a massive shout out and a thank you to Clive though for his sign that he made for my bar.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The bar
In fact,
got
it's
well
very cool. It's very cool.
the bar got well and truly christened on Monday. Trying to do it when you've got the kids home was probably not the best idea.
Oh,
2 litres of Smirnoff and a litre of peach schnapps later.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's my fault. Not even I drank that much when I was little. Right, so there we go. Some sanding sealant. Now we are going to have to do the sanding process on this bit in 2 bits because we've still got to shape this side of it.
Huey says, Mama Sneaks and Clive, life and soul of the party with a #1 follower.
oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And Clive's just said he's blushing now. Lots of smiley faces. Like I said, I'm glad you like it, Scott.
It is awesome. Someone says I should put another sign underneath it on that thing, and I went, nope, because it will take away from Clive's artwork.
I'm still waiting to see what Sneaks does with the other 2 scroll saw pieces I gave him, because the first one came out amazing. So if you ain't seen that, go and check out Sneaks' Instagrams.
Someone sneaks his Instagram link in the chat.
All right, I'll go and grab it.
Because if you haven't seen
And for those
Sneaks,
of you that don't know, because Jamie, yeah, and for those of you that don't know, because you may be only seen Jamie do turning work over the past couple of years, he is an amazing scroll saw artist.
Oh,
the Queen says her portrait was alright.
yeah, she said it was
pretty cool.
alright.
Yeah, alright.
Hi, Zai.
It was alright.
She's a bit upset he hasn't
I've
done
got
a
a bit-
quarter yet.
Ain't done what?
I've got a piece of Jamie's scroll saw art up on the wall.
So have I.
Vicky's creeping for that pink sofa. He is indeed.
So micro
Oh, yes.
works. Okay.
Lots of nice comments coming in about Jamie at the moment, about his scroll sword. Nice to see.
I haven't seen a scroll saw video for a little while, Jamie.
No, I haven't put one out. I should do, really. I might put one out using the moto saw. Put it through its paces.
Is that the
Dremel
Dremel.
one, yeah.
Yeah, they are awesome, Jamie.
I've got a few videos on my channel.
Right, there's
turn that off. Now
Chase has
chuck.
gone and followed snakes. Kev at 9K Creations loves the tiger. And Wendy has said she's got a piece of Jamie's scroll saw work that she needs to fill with resin.
I can't remember what one you got, Wendy. Was it a wolf?
I've got a howling wolf. Sorry, I'm saying I. Jane has got a howling wolf.
No, I think yours was a one-off, Wayne. I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember. I can't remember if you did a.
I did yours one evening. That one. That took about 6 hours. Oh yeah, it was. So I did yours and Wendy's at the same time then.
Was that not a multiple cut that you did on that one?
A what?
The way you clamp them together and do
Yeah,
2 or 3.
multiple, yeah, stack cut,
Multiple,
yeah.
Yeah, a stack cut. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Right.
tiger that Sneak's got, I've done 3 of them at once. I think Huey's got better half's got one. Sneak's got one. And I can't remember. I think can't remember the third one.
What I've done here is I'm using the hole that I've drilled for the spindle on a set of pin jaws. Now I thought I had a wider set of jaws. I haven't, which is why I'm doing it this way. But they have got gripper bits on.
And it'll be fine.
That's it. Polly's got a tiger. Huey's got a lion.
That lion was awesome. I saw that at Makers and wow.
And Clive has still got a tiger and a wolf left to do.
Oh, Auntie Valerie's got the other tiger.
Okay.
She wanted a turtle, and there was something went wrong with the glue up process. So I told her she was getting a tiger.
Talking about Auntie Valerie, this is Valerie's Crafting Creations.
Crafty Attic.
Crafty Attic, sorry, Valerie's Crafty Attic. She put a post up the other day. This was a bowl that I did a few years ago that Valerie got hold of and is repurposed and returned it, done some pyro work on it, and it is amazing.
Yeah,
So
looks really good.
Go and check her out on Instagram as well.
They actually turned out really nice, Wayne, to be fair. I saw them earlier on Instagram, yesterday, sorry, and they were fantastic.
I did the original one on a live. I think that was on a virtual crafty. I think I did that. I can't remember now.
One of the marble ones, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't one of the marble ones. Yeah. Sorry, Scott. It was
marbles.
Yeah, I used marbles to do the painting. Yeah, it wasn't a marble effect. I used marbles to do the painting. But then it was at one of Dale's barbecues. I took a load of stuff down for people to repurpose. And Valerie got hold of this one, and she has done it really proud. Hell of a lot better than mine.
I have actually got a stuff that I started recording and haven't finished it, which was an Optimus Prime with a trailer, which I started recording. And it was actually it's actually like a wine bottle holder.
Oh, nice. Hey, Gav's got to go.
See you later, Gav.
Thanks,
See you later, Gav.
Thanks for the live, Scott. Good chatting. Catch you later.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, done scroll saw pictures of Bobby Duke and then flew to America to give it to him.
That's a bit extreme, isn't it?
I know. I even got Bobby's wife involved in the video, and he didn't know anything about it.
Is that the one when you run away
Yeah,
with a bad angle?
yeah. I've done one of Nick Zametti as well, and he actually got that. If you do watch Nick Zametti's videos, he's got that hanging up behind him in all of his videos.
Wendy used to have a Beetlejuice like that.
Well, hanging up behind her, is it not in a video? I saw it in a video.
Nah, she smoothed it. Outrageous.
Because it went next to a sticker wall.
There we go.
Yes, Wendy, that's mine. There's a video on that as well. I done a scroll saw picture of Bamba, of Chris Fisher's dog.
Oh yeah, that's a beaut. That is.
That was awesome. That's better.
Okay, she's calling you Pingu now. She says, "Stop moaning, Pingu."
Bingo.
Is that because you always slip over onto your ass? Oh, happy feet. That's what we're gonna start calling you now.
Happy feet. Yeah. Happy feet.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Pick up Scott.
Oh, the abuse, eh?
Well, you chose to do the live.
Yeah, I don't care. It's more fun, isn't it?
Just coming up to 9:05.
Cool. Hopefully, we will be done by past.
Oh, you're fine.
No, you're all good.
Wendy's laughing. Happy feet. Donna loves the main song in Happy Feet. Wendy says, "Brilliant, JP."
Right, John N's come back and he said, "What did I miss?" Oh my God, John!
A
That'd take
whole
another
lot.
2 hours to explain.
That was Yorkshire Grit, wasn't it? A bit of wax.
I don't know.
Yeah. Can always go back and re-wax this after. Let's get the project finished. Alright. Cool. Right. There's that bit and that bit. So now we need the spindle. So let's swap chucks again. I miss having 2 lathes in this workshop. said I've got a piece of oak for this, only because it's the first bit of wood I
Right,
grabbed.
Donna's just said she got a box of wood veneer that she rescued from a charity shop she was working in.
Let's change camera. I think, is it? I'll have to dig it out. I've got a load of foyer burr that was like veneers and used in photo frames and boxes and stuff. I was thinking of using it for some inlays. I'll have to try and dig it out. Where did I put that center? There.
Mark Shorten's in.
Hi,
You might
Mark.
want to move your camera over a little bit, mate. Towards his tailstock.
How's that?
Yeah, there you go, mate.
Hello, Mark.
It's time for some serious roughing. Let's go into the roughing couch. So that's going to be the tenon that goes in the top. Now let's get this round.
Scott, is your tool rest tightened down, mate?
It's moving.
Let me check.
It just looked like it was moving as you was getting to the end of it. Wedgwood Work says, Scott, do you have a radius square?
A radius square. No.
You
Don't know what
can
one of
use
those
it.
is.
You can use it almost like a gauge to rough that in no time.
I just tend to turn the speed up and
Hope for the best.
make a mess.
There you go.
Hence why I've got shower curtains in the workshop. Spindle gouge.
It says I've been known to rough a square spindle around 2,200 RPM.
Speed is your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same. What's this? This is probably about 1500. Who popped out?
Potentially Wayne.
It's
Okay,
Wayne.
there we
Wayne.
go.
Oh. There we go. We're back.
Wayne says he's back.
Mint. Mint.
Mint.
Now, when doing the spindle, we can all turn nice elaborate spindles. But what we've got to remember is this has got to be practical and functional. So the ball of wool will slide over the top.
So what you're saying is you don't want any friction.
Yeah, so it's got to be smooth. Not too many bits that can get caught on.
Wendy says, how do you know what width to turn it to? As long as you can get a nice firm grip round it, it's good.
Yeah, the other one I've done is about.
Wayne says, let him back in, Scott.
Yeah,
But
let him
that's
back in,
gone again.
Scott.
He is back in.
All right. There
He's
I am.
there.
There we are then.
There I
I
am.
did let him back in.
There we are then.
Yeah, I go to just under an inch.
Is that in girth? Bailey Woodworks has joined. Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Chris.
Chris. I wouldn't go any less than 15 mil though. Uh, let's go back to the rough and gouge.
Oh, that'll be my compressor.
Sorry?
It's alright, my compressor just went off.
Ah.
Doug Miller's got a run. He says, catch you all later.
See you later, Doug.
See you later, Doug.
See you, Doug.
Alright. Not happy with that bit. Not happy with that bit.
Can't hear you, Mark. Say it again.
Sorry?
I was saying to Mark L. Can't hear him. Say it again.
Feature. Can you hear me?
Where's the calipers? I'm not overly happy on that spindle shape, but I know we're getting to the time. So we'll just get that one done and I can change it at a later date. I'm not short of oak. And I've also got carried away and made it too small now.
Oh.
Okay. So let's chop
It'll
it
be
off.
fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, let's chop it off. We'll show you how it's put together, and I'll turn another spindle later. So I'm not going to sand or finish it because it will be going in a bin. Oh! What happened there? It's not too small. Okay. Calipers have moved. Or I've moved the calipers for something else.
Blame Jamie.
Yeah, blame me.
They were set up earlier on, so I don't understand what's happened there.
Did you have a tumble?
I might have had a tumble, mate. That might very well have been it. I've just got to be careful of now as it's held on literally by a couple of mil up there.
Yeah.
Right, let's... A little bit more. Okay. let's come over to this one. So I'm going to show you how to put it together. And as Wayne said earlier, how would you fit the bottom or get the screws in both sides? So obviously, you need to screw it in both bits of wood. So what I do is I will mount it in the bottom bit first. And I'll just use a bradawl just to help it off, because they are tiny little screws I'm using. Now, I did try dome head screws when I did the one earlier on, because they were the smallest screws I had. But when you get the two domes meet, they don't actually pass each other. So countersunk screws are your friend on these. Okay. How well can you see that?
It's all right to me, mate.
Okay.
That's
So what
looking good.
I do now is I put this at an angle, and I will mark the center with a bradawl. So just here is where the hole's going to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the drill press, and I'm going to put an 8mm hole through. That allows me to get my screwdriver and the screw through, and then I'll show you how we hide it. Unfortunately, I haven't got a camera over here.
What Scott is doing now, he is drilling an 8mm hole using his drill press because he has no camera on the drill press to show how he is drilling an 8mm hole on the drill press.
And he's not showing how deep he's going.
Real deep. All the
He's
way
going
through.
real deep, all the way
All the
through.
way
He's
through.
going all the way through.
I did used to have a camera on here. I don't know why I took it off.
Wendy has put in, I have no idea how to screw, Scott. What? Right, hang on.
Whoa,
Hey,
You need to put. You need. I don't know if you need to put some stuff in there to do with English grammar. You have no idea how to screw Scott, or you have no idea how to screw, comma, Scott.
That's a
Right.
sugarism.
And
Yeah,
then
it's a
she
show
says,
That's a
"Oh,
screw.
what the difference between the screws are?
Frickin'
Well, the screws are either dome head or."
There we go.
Chase. Chase.
Right.
No.
So,
I'm sorry, Wendy.
dome head screw has a little dome on it. Yeah. Countersunk screw. It's countersunk and flat on the top. Right.
Yeah,
So,
flatten the top with a countersink.
8mm hole through there. I can then pop this one on. What I tried to do is get the first one lined up. Once you've got the first one, and it is a little bit fiddly. And if you're blind like I am, you need a little torch. If you've got a magnetic screwdriver, that makes it so much easier.
So
What am I
Sugar
gonna-
said, dirty great screw, Scott. Absolutely mahoosive.
I can't see. I had that all lined up.
Mark has said, can you put all 4 screws in the holes before you bring the pieces together? Not really, Mark.
No.
You can't really because of the spacing and everything. What you've got to do is drill the hole through to fasten the second piece on. You can only drill 1 hole through. Then you've got to find out where the hole is in the oh god, what do you call
Lazy Susan.
you've got to find where the hole is in the Lazy Susan to be able to screw it into the other piece.
Earlier on, this went together really easy. Why is it when you're on camera,
Because you're live.
it makes you look like a right prat?
Yes, Kev, 1 hole for all 4 screws. Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get the first one in, you're laughing because you then.
As the actress said to the bishop.
That's what she said.
Because the first one then holds the rest of it in place.
Chase has just said, 1 hole to rule them all.
Oh my god.
Scott is getting the ump.
And Ward has just said, because you were leaning over this, because you were leaning and you are doing it again, leaning over. He said there's some big pieces of dandruff on that head.
Shavings.
Yes, Wendy, you have got to screw through the hole.
Yep.
Why did that sound so wrong?
Oh, for 5 minutes. I don't think I've got a
Right, Mark Elder said pilot holes would be useful. The thing is, Mark, if you've never put one of these Lazy Susan things together, try it.
They
Because it's
are
an absolute bloody nightmare.
fiddly as hell. Earlier on, when I did that one, I got 3 in and then dropped the screw. So I then had to go back round and take them all out. So I could get the loose screw out. Oh, you beauty. Right, there's the first one in. So then, you go round to the opposite. Now you could, if you wanted to cheat, get away with 2. As I said, that is cheating.
Cheating ain't the way to go, mate. Got to do it properly.
No. Yep.
Screw it in tight.
Kevin said super glue. No.
No,
No, you
they need to be
need
screwed.
screws for doing this type of thing, Kev.
But they are fiddly, but
John N has said internet is crap at the moment. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I understand that, John.
Let's try another roll. And they just start to bite.
Kev was joking about the super glue, by the way.
Alright, I'm going to get one more in. And then we're going to call it a night. Because I'm starting to get the ump. You get the gist of it. And I'll put finished pictures up on Instagram.
Wendy's saying she thinks this will drive me mad. To tell you the truth, Wendy, what you do with resin would absolutely drive me mental.
This is driving me nuts. The test run this afternoon went swimmingly. Live. There's definitely going to be a beer afterwards, I know that.
Well, at least you
You
got
don't
your
drink
own
beer,
little
Scott.
pub.
Alright, I'm going to have to unscrew it. So, let's come to that one. Put my glasses back on.
Right, Kevin 9K Creation said, once bought a snap-on screwdriver. Real investment, magnetic and precise.
Cool.
I bought a snap-on screwdriver in when was it? When was I still a mechanic? 1987, I think it was, and I've still got it and still use it, and it still works.
Right. So, not happy with the shape of the spindle. I will change that. And there is only 2 screws in there at the minute, so I need to put 4 in. But there's the idea. As you knit, this is one I made earlier. The wool will just slide off. So there's the practice one, and there's the one we've done tonight. But I will change that spindle and get the rest of the screws in. But I'm going to call it a night there. It is 25 to 10, and I'm starting to get stressed with it. So let's bring the boys back
No,
in.
you're fine. You're fine, Scott. You're fine. It's been
I
a good
know.
life.
I know. It's starting to... So thank you, Andrew, Wayne, and Jamie. There is
That's
going to
right.
be no live from me next week. I'm back on lates. So I don't know if someone will cover, or I might try and get a video and put a video out. All depends. But I should be back the following week. And Jamie's got his #1 follower.
I've got the tube. That's my
He's got a tube. Right. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to hit the button. And I shall see you in a couple of weeks' time. See you all for now.